is just right for that, because that's when solar is at its peak output. And so basically it helps to offset a peaking requirement that we have. Along those lines, we had IAS, International Automated Systems, approach us 2 or 3 years ago with a plant that they had were developing, and they had come to me probably 2 or 3 times about a demonstration plant that they had brought down on a fifth-wheel trailer up in Mesquite. And here we get a lot of proposals from people about solar, and it's always pretty much the same thing. And they usually always want us to put up money. You know, I tell them, well, we have land and we have some water, but we don't have money to put into these kind of projects. And so I've always kind of put them off. But they persisted, and finally I went up to Mesquite with Phil Henry and Steve Kuhn, who were here at the time, and we went up and they showed us this plant, and I was very impressed with it. It was a technology that I had not seen done before. They used Fresnel lenses, which have been out there for a long time, but use that as a way of concentrating the sun's energy. And the thing I like the most, it used a bladeless turbine, which is typical steam turbines use high temperature, high pressure, dry steam, and they force it into a turbine like a jet engine, and it's full of a number of blades. It's all made out of titanium, and they have to spin at very high speeds and have very close tolerances and require very clean water, and they're very expensive to operate. And there's a lot of problems with them, and typically you have to have a pretty large turbine to generate it economically. But these guys didn't do that. They had basically come up with a revolutionary design that I was very impressed with. It uses a bladeless turbine, and it uses rocket nozzles to propel this turbine around, and they reclaim almost all the water, and they reuse the water. That's the part I like the most, is the fact that it used practically no water. And I actually witnessed this thing working. I was very impressed with what I saw.